Like a sat-nav, words can direct us out of this cul-de-sac of pain. Words of hope to overcome bigotry came from Director of Communications Martin Swain. Intervention projects recapture solutions from history. How and why the same problem keeps coming back again isn't such a mystery. Sandwell Academy, pushing the legacy of the West Bromwich 3 up to the 360 degrees, so their message of unity continues to spread globally for everyone to hear, yes, and everyone to see. Lights on for Mike Adams, illuminating us further, highlighting the hard work that goes into these events and how everyone is a learner. Like clay, we shape the future of nursing, a view shared by Mark Radford, and that nurturing talent in every person is a duty we can't abandon. We need to question, break molds and dismantle barriers for those bold enough to carry the health of the nation forward as its caring carriers. Mark shared stories of deserving characters along with points of wisdom around necessary change that is desired and required in the system. There's armies of talent out there, but a lack of willing to enlist them. Seems like policy to highlight problems and deliver no actions to fix them. We agree decision makers need to be more active in their roles, to open doors of equality and bring inequality to a close. Twitter threads ask, is the NHS institutionally racist? Stitching concerns of nepotism together on this very basis. So let's smash through glass ceilings throughout all workspaces. You know it's hard to pull yourself up by the bootstraps if you're systematically denied boots and laces. And stepping up, Tara Conlon showed how cultural ambassadors help to make great strides forward, shining examples of how to produce inclusivity from being awkward to simply being a bridge of common understanding where cultures can respectfully cross over with a sense of equal ranking. Without investment in infrastructure and support, what are these cuts really costing? That's why we need to continue staff development programs as expressed by Linda Austin. Plain and clear to see, even through squinting eyes, despite the font and the screen being displayed on the small side. But as Linda said, we've got your emails and we can forward on the slides. Forwarding our minds then multiply the size. As we head towards fonts of ever-changing times, it reminds me of Maya Angelou's poem, As Our Nature Is to Rise. Tides are changing, though what doesn't get measured doesn't get done. Dr. Habib Nekvi shared data indicators of how things run. In long marathon style, yes, change is occurring, but the rate of disciplinary disparity based on race is still concerning. A story of career paths was shared by the inspiring Carol Elaine Baxter, who ploughed through adversity throughout her life like a triumphant tractor, moving ground and planting seeds of aspiration in those who would listen, about how dirt helps us to grow, but not always how we'd envision. Passion, professionalism, and attracting pounds through partnership. Dee Holbrook spoke of it. Value the attitude to get the NHS properly equipped with human and technical resources to push back against the onslaught of uncaring forces. Ying nurtured plants with the organic approach, sustained change to sow seeds to help the next generation grow. And that is our charge, our calling, truly our duty. And to quote her from her talk, it's varieties of the same that creates beauty. We blossom similar to a flower. Paul Vaughan and Carol Cooper explored nurturing power, networks, leg-ups and circles of influence. In this dance of career progression, we need fair access to instruments. We also look to lessons past to cater for how the future is unfolding, opening ripe opportunities just like Peaches Golding with her valuable, fruitful talk about harnessing our purpose by identifying our strengths and by being hard workers. Advising risk-taking so you know what you're capable of doing and to gain the confidence to obtain the goals you are pursuing. We're all leaders at the helm, steering our own lives. But be advised, we're all leaving a digital trail so there's no real place to hide. Upfront spotlight on our caring sisters and brothers, our wonderful award winners, and each of us discovers models of talent who help us develop our own skills, sowing seeds of belief like student farmers in each of our own fields. Rewind. Nurses' uniforms captured via a fun live timeline. Well done to the pupils of St. Michael's whose vitals energised all of us as they danced like rays of sunshine. A legacy of energy, culture, fashion, rhythm and dance. And now hand in hand we look to move things forward as we advance. Wendy asked, are we slaying in our lane? Or has racism embedded a sense of inferiority that is damaging to our brain? We all have potential, but some have it deeply contained, and it needs to be released and channeled rather than remain hidden and restrained. Wild and untamed, but remember what she said, that which is nurtured blossoms and grows. Don't end up in Wendy's bad books, so keep upon your toes, and with a shortfall of 40,000 nurses, that presents a challenge way beyond intense. But each of you is a hero to someone, and your talents are so immense. So let's help each other discover and build upon our strengths, as it literally does make a lot of common sense.